Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, brought to you by XCancer. Check them out at XCancer.com. Join the fight and support the fight against cancer. Now, as far as Nebraska football, my gut reaction to Nebraska versus Northwestern is very simple. We got out-footballed. We got out-coached. They out-blocked. They out-tackled us. They out-physicaled us. They controlled the line of scrimmage. Their offensive line controlled our defensive line. Our offensive line couldn't get a push up front. We couldn't get a consistent downhill running game. We came out like gangbusters. Hey, we got new faces. We got transfers. We got new coaches. We got new offensive scheme. We came out like gangbusters. They adjusted. We didn't. As the game wore on, we got tired. They didn't. They got more physical. We got less physical. We got out-footballed. We got out-coached. We didn't get out-talented. We hardly ever have less talent than our opponent. Maybe 20% of the time. Scott Frost is a great recruiter. Man, oh man, do we got to make adjustment better? Do we got to coach better? You know, I love aggressive coaches. And I love aggressive coaches, but we're up 28-17. We do an onside kick. What? We do an onside kick up 28-17. They recover, get the short field, and they go in and score 28-24. We never score again. All right. Defensively, I know Northwestern's offensive line is good. They had 4 returning starters. They have a top 10 pick at left tackle, most likely. Almost assuredly. Played great today, so he didn't hurt his chances there. Lack of a pass rush. Lack of tackling. And I'm just going to point out, I hate the two-hand touch spring football game. Now, I think some people misunderstand what I mean when I say that. Well, Adam, it's one practice. It's a glorified practice in the middle of frickin' May. What's that matter? Because it speaks to me of a mindset. It speaks to me of a mentality. It speaks to me of an approach, of how we approach or don't approach physicality. You can't tell me it's the only time we approach things like that. And our strength and conditioning staff has got to do better. It's that simple. 4 straight years, Northwestern has averaged 25 points per game. Exceeded that today. With 11:34 left in the fourth quarter, Northwestern had 474 yards of offense. That's more than they'd have in each of the previous 2 years against Nebraska. They just kept running the ball. How many times did they run the ball at the end of the game? Like 52,000 straight? They finished the game with 527 yards. Okay, Nebraska has now lost 3 straight openers. That's the first time that's happened since 1953, 54, and 55. That's almost 70 years. Now, everyone's going to start calling for Scott Frost's head, and maybe rightfully so. My reaction is there's a long season ahead. He has not coached well his first 4+ years here. In fact, his 45 games as head coach at University of Nebraska, his record's 15-30. He's lost twice as many games as he's won, yet he's had the more talented team 80% of the time on the field, or at least 70%. He's been a head coach for 7 years, had 6 losing seasons. Man, we sure have a schedule that is much easier than we've had in a long time. There's no reason we can't win 7, 8, 9, 24 games this year. In all seriousness, I hope we win a bunch of games. There's a bunch of new faces. It could still come together. And I don't want to overreact 1 game in, but we are 4 years and 1 game in. Here's what I'll tell you. Long season ahead. And I do hope we win a bunch of games. But here's what I fear. I fear 6-6. And I fear 6-6 with an easier schedule. I want a definitive answer. A lot of games left to play. Maybe I'm way ahead of the 8 ball on this. But I don't want to go 6-6. I either want to go 3-9 or 9-3 and have a definitive answer so we can do what's best for this program. We got to be more physical. We got to be tougher. We got to be better at football. They plain and simply out-footballed us. Tune in to Carriker Live, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, my Facebook page. I'll rewatch the game. I'll break down the film. I'll give more in-depth analysis. I had some notes here, not a ton. Do me a favor. Comment below. Comment below. If this is Facebook, if this is Twitter, if this is YouTube, let me know your thoughts. Am I overreacting? Am I underreacting? Just comment and let me know what you think. Until next time, Husker Nation, go big. Red, and always remember, throw the bones. This show is brought to you by XCancer. Join the fight at xcancerstore.com and support your loved ones, your neighbors, and cancer fighters all over the world and help them gain access to revolutionary treatments. xcancerstore.com has a wide variety of t-shirts and merchandise supporting a wide variety of cancer battles so you can show off the colors that matter. Proceeds from each purchase not only help those at home, but also cancer fighters in Tanzania, Africa. Check them out at xcancerstore.com.